You understand the logic of what Susan's saying. It makes total sense, right? How we prepare our food, how we eat our food. But but then there's maybe this gap between, okay, that makes sense, but how can I do that every day of my life? And I
Hmm.
remember that when I've been in the business for close to 35 years, and when I started, both me and my children were a sick mess. And we went to a naturopath who prescribed us a gluten-free and dairy-free diet. And he explained it, I understood it. But when I got home and it was time to feed my family, I was like, oh my God, what am I supposed to feed them? Because we were on the gluten and dairy diet, not the gluten and dairy-free diet. It's like, what am I going to feed my children? And so I was stuck in that implementation gap. And like I say, that I was panicked when I got home, and it's like, what am I going to make? But I was equally panicked that I didn't want my kids to be sick anymore, nor myself. And so I got busy, and just by hook and by crook, I got busy and I made the gluten and dairy-free meals that got us healthy. And that was like miraculous to see what a difference food can make in our lives, and especially like how we eat it and whether we really enjoy it. But after a couple of months, we were all healthy again, and it was really tempting to go, well, maybe I could just stop worrying about all this and just go back to eating cheese pizzas and PB&Js. But then I realized that no, that's going to land us right back to where we started in this big sick mess.
Exactly.
So exactly that's what happens. We've got to continue this on. And it's not just for a couple weeks, a couple months, it's for life. We need to make this sustainable. So this is when I pieced together this thing that I call meal making transformation. And that made it possible for me to get into a rhythm of meal making that was entirely manageable.